how to choose the right size paddleboard for you. What really is crucial about paddleboards is the width and the thickness of a paddleboard. The length is more to do with maneuverability. So we'll start with the important parts. The width of a paddleboard, super important, especially for the shorter riders. Because what we really don't want to see is someone out there on a big, wide, 34, 35 inch wide board, it's maybe 5'2", really sub 5'4", really, leaning over and getting this really wide paddle arc. Just doesn't work. So let's bring the board in, make it narrower, nice 30 inch wide board, means they can get a nice vertical paddle, same as someone who's 6'2" can get a nice vertical paddle stroke on a wider board. Thickness of a paddleboard. Again, this is really crucial for what we class as lighter riders. A lighter rider, we would say, is someone less than 85 kilos. And again, that is because on this lower 4.7 inch profile, there's less volume in the water, in the board. So it's not sitting on top of the water. It's nicely, in lower centre of effort, the board's sitting nicely on the water. You're controlling where the board's going. So again, it's sitting in the water. It's not too over buoyant. We're kind of talking about this and the size and the width of paddleboards based on the fact that you're already bought into a premium paddleboard brand. So it's a minimum of 18 PSI. Boards with lower PSI don't perform in the same way. So width is to do with your height, thickness is to do with your weight, and then the length of a paddleboard is really all to do with what you would like to do with it. So a shorter paddleboard, say 10'4", 10'6", is more maneuverable. So it's very easy to turn. Going to the other extreme, 12'6", is much better for going in a straight line, but slightly harder to turn. Also, what's super important really is the outline of a paddleboard. So when you look at this board here, although it's 10'4" long, but crucially, it's got nice parallel rails. So there's almost like an invisible rectangle here that gives you stability, because that rectangle sits in the water and is planted on the water. It's got nowhere really to rock. If you look at the outline of this board, you can see they've tried to make it pointed, thinking that would make it more efficient through the water. Unfortunately, what they've done is they've increased the curve in the rail edge. And then of course, a circle wants to spin more. So anything with more curve doesn't go in a straight line as well. So parallel rails, whether the board is 10'6", 11'6", or 12'6", you really need the parallel shape which will make the board go forward.